What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. So, there are some white folk who don't believe that they're going extinct. They don't believe it. They say it could never happen. It's impossible. All right? No way, goddamn white folk, the premium hominid is going to go extinct. No way. All right? You know, genetics, that don't mean nothing. Statistics, that don't mean nothing. Huh? Demographics, that don't mean nothing. None of that stuff correlates to each other as far as these guys are concerned. It's all a figment of their imagination that they disappear. Now, okay. Now if you believe that you're not disappearing, right? Just because you believe it, make you feel good, that ain't gonna help you in the real world where you are disappearing. All right. Now, denial, all right, is a common, thing with people who suffer from, disassociation from reality, you know what I'm saying, cognitive dissonance, all that, right? And the thing is, if you want to fix your problem, first thing you have to admit that you have a problem. If you don't admit that you have a problem, that there is a problem, you will never take the steps necessary to change the problem. And these people don't feel like they have to do anything because there is no problem, all right? Even though at the same time they recognize the problem, but they're saying there is no problem. I don't know if it's a pep talk for their people or what, but either way, all right, these people don't believe it's going down, and they have arguments to why it's not going down, because the superior white race, genetically, are going to last this, as far as they're concerned. They in it for the long haul, and there's absolutely no way any of the other circumstances is going to cause them to have any kind of issues. And all the chatter about great replacement, about population decline, about all that shit, it's all fake. It's all pseudo, right? Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Afro Think Tank, learn some detail. I'm out.
So I see a lot of people talking about the fact that the white population is going down and that white people are set to become a minority in the near future. And essentially that white people or people of European descent will go extinct. I wish we could bet on this because I'm going to tell you right now, that is never going to happen. I would put the house on it. This would be like investing in Bitcoin in 2009. I'm sorry to burst someone's bubble if they don't like white people, but us going extinct is 100% never going to happen. And you can look through history and see this over and over and over and over. I'll break it down for you. Basically what it is something called white dormancy. What it is when everything's good, white people are docile, they're happy, they want everybody to come in, check out their stuff, they're very selfless. Then when it reaches a certain boiling point, they freak the fuck out and snap and start taking over everything until they become sufficiently exhausted. And then they just settle down with the civilization and the things that they've conquered. And then they just go dormant, like nothing even happened. Like, oh, it's good, everything's fine. This can be seen with the Vikings, this can be seen with the Napoleonic War, this can be seen with the British Empire, this can be seen with the Roman Empire, this can be seen with 1940s Germany, this can be seen with the 100 Years' War, this can be seen with the Crusades. It just keeps happening. And every culture has their own conquest-oriented ethic. But when you look at history, white people just seem to do it to a very extreme extent. We're just a very martial people. This is something that just happens over and over and over and over and over and over again. So some people are like, are you worried about this? How do you feel about it? Or should we be worried? And as someone who knows like the bare minimum about history, no. Literally fucking not at all. Well, yeah, it's different because technology now and they can da-da-da. Listen, no, it's never going to happen. So if you're banking on that, you either know nothing about history, have a room temperature IQ, or you just hate white people and you're wishful thinking. Because again, this literally happens nonstop, like a loop through history. And there's not one single thing that suggests it'll ever be any different. Because when that pressurized cooking actually pops, there's no negotiating, there's no slurs, there's no guilt, there's literally nothing you can do at that point. And I personally feel like in this past years, if we learned anything, white people are 100% pressurized and cooking as we speak right now. So again, am I worried about it? Absolutely not, and neither should you be.
You think we're just the first generation that went through your head?
I hate to tell you, you're wrong. White will not be extinct by 2035, and the reason being is white is not a race. White is a concept of supremacy. As long as there are groups of individuals that are able to assimilate into whiteness, there will always be whiteness. I am Scot-Irish heritage. My Irish ancestors, when they first came to America, were not considered white. eventually, they were able to assimilate into whiteness. The reason why they were able to do so is also the reason why there's a huge Irish population in the Boston area that are on the police force. They assimilated into whiteness by becoming police officers. A lot of Scottish people changed their last names, assimilated into whiteness. Italian people are now considered white in America. But if you want a more modern day example, I'll give you an individual level. Take the dude who deleted Trayvon Martin. That dude was Hispanic, but he was considered white once he deleted Trayvon Martin because it benefited white supremacy. It's the reason why he was able to get off. It's the reason why he was then able to turn around and sell the very boom that actually deleted Trayvon. That's how white supremacy and the assimilation into whiteness works. Now, I believe that this same thing explains the reason why white people get so upset when they are not invited to the party or the cookout. Because white people have no culture. Because whiteness has no culture. There's Scottish culture, there's Irish culture, there's Italian culture, but there is no white culture outside of supremacy. What we do in whiteness is we cannibalize other people's cultures and take it as our own and then capitalize off of them and pervert them and they meet our own needs. As long as there are individuals that are able to assimilate into whiteness, whiteness will always exist. Sadly, it's true.
We need to start being genuinely honest and unapologetically truthful about the white population. Making us feel like we're the majority anymore is no longer viable. We are now only 8% of the world's population, and 100 years ago we were 30 to 35% of the world's population. So only 100 years ago, nearly a third of the world's population was white, and fair enough, we were the majority. And we were made to feel like the majority, and, that has positive emotions and bad emotions. Okay, we should potentially, as being such great builders of the world, we should help other races and religions and beliefs, etc., etc. However, in 2025, we are the 8%. Why are we still being made to feel sorry about everybody else? Everyone else is growing. Everyone else is having kids. Everyone else seems to have opportunity. But the white population, the birth rates are on its arse. And if they get much worse, in another 100 years, we will be eradicated from this earth. I and all of my ancestors for the whole of time refuse to, just be eradicated as such an important race. We have built so much of the world. We have given opportunity to so many other races across the world. And if you're still sat there in your bedroom with your green hair feeling sorry for the Windrush generation and for things that happened in the past, well, that is on you. We shouldn't feel bad in modern day history, because look around, everybody's got the same equal opportunity. Everybody has, actually, the argument would state that there's more opportunity for other races, especially with jobs in the UK being plastered out there where white British people couldn't apply. Look around, we've all got the same life now. We've all got the same, from birth till death, we've got the same opportunity. Yet the white population still feel terrible. They still feel bad. They feel guilty for being the dominant race. Well, we're not the dominant race. Stop feeling guilty about it. We are being eradicated from Earth, whether it's on purpose or whether it's our fault because we're not having kids. I don't know. Well, I might do, but I don't know it enough to say it online. So yeah, here I am, just being unapologetically truthful. The white race is being targeted, the white race is dying out, and the white race needs to defend themselves. Not violently, but stick together, have kids, grow, give ourselves opportunity, do what the rest of the world is doing. Having multiple kids and growing as a force, as a race, it's important. And it doesn't mean anything bad against other races. It just means that we all need to grow together so that we don't eradicate one of the races. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe the reason why really crazy white people are believing that white culture is being erased, and whenever they're asked what white culture is being erased, they can't even really tell you what it is because white culture at its core is just controlling anyone and everything, especially those who aren't white, telling people what their lives are supposed to look like so so that it keeps white people comfortable. Even if it harms others, as long as white people are comfortable, that's white culture. It's white control. So when the world starts to look more equal, and white people that never left their spot start to see other people that they've oppressed this entire time begin to rise up and have their own voice and their own place in the world rightfully, start to gain something, it feels like the white people are losing something. But all they're losing is control. That's it. They're not losing anything other than control over all the people that they've oppressed this entire time. That's it. It's not white culture, it's white control.
We're literally going functionally extinct if we keep going at this rate. So yeah, white people should.
Don't worry, we're not
maybe
going
other white people.
We're not.
Do you consider yourself white? A lot of Israelis don't consider themselves to be white though.
They don't?
No.
Yeah, we do.
No, actually, I mean, was it Ben Shapiro, some like really well-known Israeli commentator? They were saying that it's kind of like dicey whether Israelis actually consider themselves to be white.
They are from the Middle East, so it is not 100% white. I am also American and actually also Spanish, but
But you consider yourself to be white?
I am white, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I want white babies. I want my babies to look like me. Nothing wrong with it.
Of course.
Serenity, to sort of answer your question here. So white people are an increasing minority in the world. They already are a minority globally speaking.
Less than 16%, I believe.
Globally speaking, white people
Less than 60%?
are a minority.
16.
Every accusation is a confession. I will not elaborate.
Yep, time to go. That motherfucker coming over here. Ooh, shit. Hey, Carlo, bitch, look behind you. Ooh, shit, motherfucker.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.